What's up, everybody? Jerome Dingo Davison here, the Wolfness Way, and you guys already know I got something awesome for you today. So today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey. All right, it's 2021 now. I've been marketing online for the last couple of years, so I want to backtrack and talk to you guys about how I got started, why I got started, why my cat is sitting right there in the frame, just chilling. It's the kind of fun you're going to see on this channel. You're going to see a lot of randomness. But anyway, I want to tell you guys a little bit more about my story so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. But first, let's run that intro and let's bite into it. So let's talk a little bit about my story. All right. So if you guys don't know, I actually come from a veterinary background. All right. I used to be a veterinary nurse. That's actually how I met this goofball over here sitting on the couch. And for about 10 years, I worked that job. Pretty much I was only in emergency. I saw the worst of the worst cases, and after about 10 years, it takes its time to wear on you. Actually, about year 5, I started to get burnt out, but continued to do it because I love the job. But pretty much, I wind up getting injured on the job, and that's when things really started to go downhill for me. I was making pretty good money, and was semi-enjoying what I was doing because I love animals, but pretty much after I got injured, that's when things started to take a turn. So I wound up, messing up my knee, messing up my lower back, and what's worse about it is that I didn't get any workers' comp or any kind of compensation for that for months. It was really a hard time in my life, and I think to myself that people could really try to drag you down even when you're already at your worst. So money stopped coming in. I was suffering with depression. I gained a lot of weight. I gained about 50 pounds because I couldn't walk because of both injuries. And it really made me think that, I need to look for an alternative. Because if I'm not going into work, I'm not making any money. And, I have to drag myself to work every day, punch a clock, take lunch when they say I could take lunch, leave when they say I can leave, and, be told how much I'm worth. So after healing up, it took me about 6 months to really heal up. After 6 months, I started looking into, online marketing, as a way to make money. And I first started with, MLO company, for about 3 years. I gave it my all. I made some money. I made a lot of friends. I actually learned how to become a motivational speaker and speak in front of a crowd. So had pretty good experiences with it. But after a while, I was putting in so much work, but I wasn't seeing, the financial gains from it. It felt more like a club, and I had to move on from there. So I started tackling, really learning how to do this online marketing from, driving traffic, finding products that people would be looking for, the whole works. And it took me some time to really get my feet wet in the game and make some money. I think the first profit that I ever made was about $50 off a ClickBank product. I don't even remember what it is. It was such a long time ago. But, it showed that, hey, I can make money online, and I can dictate how much time, I want to put into it. Because the more time you put in, the more work you put in, the better you get from it. So fast forward to 2015, I wasn't working as a veterinary nurse anymore, because I couldn't do the job. I was actually working security, and I did that for about 3 years while trying to tackle the online thing as well. And let's just say that it really took me some time to get past all the barriers that were in front of me, and I had a lot of them. And there was many times I wanted to quit because I wasn't seeing the results, and I was spending a lot of money, on courses of how to make money online, how to implement this, how to implement that, and it just wasn't working for me. I couldn't figure out why. So I stepped back for a little bit and just focused on the little things, like my confidence, my knowledge, and keeping good people around me, because I was in a toxic situation for some time and I needed to get away from it, if you guys know what I mean. So what I did was I took some of the money that I had saved up from my MLM business and I went to the Philippines, because I always wanted to travel outside of the United States. I'm from New York City. I always wanted to travel from outside of the United States again. It had been 10 years since I did so. The last time I had traveled outside of the United States was 2010 when I went to the UK. And that was awesome, but I wanted to take it a little bit further. So I went to the Philippines, and it changed my entire perspective of what I wanted to do with life. So when I came back from the Philippines, I started adopting a new strategy, which is Facebook marketing, free Facebook marketing, and organic, marketing, attraction marketing, whatever you want to call it. Just being able to build relationships with people, offer the products and services that I had, and those who needed the solution, they would come to me, we would talk, the products would sell, and guess what? We would keep the relationship. Because you gotta remember, sales is all about relationship building. You can't just throw something at somebody and expect them to buy it. It has to be a solution to whatever problem that they have. So again, fast forward, 2019, after being in the Philippines multiple times, I actually decided to move the majority of my life over there to the Philippines from New York City. And trust me, once that was done, I said to myself, you know what? I can do this, and I'm going to take this to the next level. 2020, which was last year, I wound up having my most profitable year online ever. And it was life-changing, to see exactly where I can take my results and actually be able to teach this same type of method to others so they can get results in their business as well has been very fulfilling. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm actually in New York City right now because of the whole pandemic. I can't fly back to the Philippines anytime soon because the borders are closed, so it kind of sucks. But at the same time, I want to be able to give the inspiration to people, show people that whatever they put their mind to, they can do it. And if you guys follow me on Facebook, I am constantly giving value to push people, because a lot of people in this space, they either give up, they get discouraged, and they never see their full potential. I want everybody to win, because that is the Wolfness way. So just a little bit of background again about myself. I hope that was informative for you guys. I want you guys to know that I am very reachable. I'm going to leave all my links in the description down below so you can hit me up if you have any questions, concerns, you just want to get to know me better, some advice is all going to be there. If you like this video, give me a subscribe and give me a like so, the algorithm of YouTube could bless me a little bit. But anyway, we'll talk more about mindset stuff. You're going to get a lot of these type of videos on this channel where I'm going to be talking about a specific topic, how I overcame it and how you could do the same. And Yami over there is still sitting on the couch just chilling. I actually met Yami through my veterinary nursing job, as I was talking about a little while ago. So he's chilling. I'm going to grab some coffee, go about my day. But again, if you guys want to hit me up, I'm always available. And I hope you guys have a wolf-tastic day.